Hello, this is a hybrid optimization of the BEAMFOUR Optical Raytracing program. I say hybrid optimization because it makes use of the NEAT, Python NEAT advanced genetic algorithm, and also makes use of the local optimizer built into BEAMFOUR, which is a non-constrained optimization. The importance of the hybrid optimization is the fact that a genetic algorithm-based optimizer is able to handle discontinuous hyperspaces, fitness hyperspaces, and surfaces that are not continuously differentiable, which is what the internal optimizer depends upon. And so this hybrid optimization is making use of both. And let's look at the geometry, the optical design. We'll invoke BEAMFOUR. And look at the optics contained in the optic file. It's made up of two mirrors. Make a brief run. The RMS error is 7.19. Let's look at the geometry, layout. The optical design is making use of approximately 500 rays originating in this vicinity right here, and they're reflecting upon a square-shaped spherical mirror number 1 right here. They're subsequently reflected to mirror number 2, which is a spherical mirror, and the rays are targeted upon this target over here. The objective is trying to focus all of those rays down to a single point using an RMS error to reflect how closely the rays approach a single point. And so for this particular optimization, we're merely going to be varying the pitch, the angle of this first mirror right here, and looking for the orientation of that mirror to give the best focus of all these beams closest to a single point. Okay. Now to do that, we're going to use the Python NEAT optimizer, and it's going to invoke the Java BEAMFOUR program, which is a GUI-based program made for interactive operation via a script language called AutoIT. And so let's invoke the hybrid optimizer. It'll fire off particular instances of the BEAMFOUR program at different pitch angles, and then analyze for the RMS error associated with how closely all the rays are focused into a single point. And the best design so far is reflected down here as the new best fitness so far, and the value, and then the genome ID associated with that particular design from the Python NEAT hybrid genetic algorithm optimizer. This particular problem is set up for only running 2 generations of 15, a population of 15 each. And so each generation is made up of 15 individuals of varying DNA, as it were, and they're being evaluated for how well or how fit the design is, which again, as stated before, was how focused all of the individual rays are reflected to a single point. Currently generation 0 is running. When it completes the entire population for generation 0, a new generation of will be generated, will be created based upon the best individuals from the 0 generation. The optimizer built into BEAM4 is a non-constrained optimizer that makes use of continuously differential fitness surfaces. But most real-world problems are not continuous, and they're not continuous differentiable. But this hybrid approach is making use of the robust ability of the Python NEAT algorithm to handle those discontinuities and non-differentiable fitness surfaces, but then also still making use of the local optimization optimizer built into the BEAM4 program. And the two generations have been complete. It's showing the fitness of the various generations in this graph. And then the subsequent figure just simply shows the size of the individual species. Again, this is a characteristic of the NEAT algorithm.